This is a tutorial on the All-008 advanced settings. In order to get into the advanced settings, you would have the thermostat in the off state, press the clock button and then press the power button at the same time. The first one that comes up there is Sen for sensor, and you've got a choice of internal, external or internal and external. Now on this at the moment I have not got an external sensor attached, so it shows up an error for both of the states where the external sensor would be required. However, we would recommend an internal and external sensor be used, so that is setting 002 as standard with the All-008 system. Where you wouldn't use internal sensor would be in places like bathrooms and kitchens and conservatories, where you may use external only to regulate the floor temperature. Then to get to the next setting, we press the double arrows. Now this is the overheat temperature for the floor sensor, the external sensor. So we would normally set that at 32 degrees to protect the flooring. Some manufacturers may say they want it lower, so 28 degrees will be fine, and the underfloor heating will still work as a primary heat. The next setting is a switching differential. Now the switching differential is basically the temperature difference between when it's gone off to its set point. So if it's reached 21 degrees, it would then, if you have it set at 2 degrees, only come back on when it reaches 19 degrees when it's cooled down. Now the next setting, sorry, just bear with me. The next two settings are not relevant. However, what we do have is the adjustment temperature, which is here. And this is if your thermostat needs calibrating, and say it says 19.5 degrees, but actually it's higher than that, it's 20.5 degrees. So you would adjust accordingly to match the temperature of the room. And then the next temperature, this is your anti-freeze system. So if it's in an off state but you want it to be frost protected, you would set this to 01, and then that would allow anti-freezing function to work, and that works well for holiday mode and the likes. Then we go through to power on memory, where you would want it to memorize the last state. So you can press that to 01 or 00. 01 is in the on state and 00 is in the off state. And then for the last setting that might be worthwhile using, it's basically a factory restore. And what you basically do is you would set that to 0 and then press enter. And that's basically how you would use the advanced settings.